Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. A little something different here. We've got some match recordings from our chip tournament we run at Mad Hippo. This is chip tournament is based on your Fargo skill rate. If you don't have a Fargo skill rate, we try and convert whatever league skill rating you have. Will here has got a Fargo of 460 currently, and Brian, who is his opponent, has a 514 skill rating for Fargo. This is 9-ball chip tournaments. All races are to 2. The number of chips you get are based on your skill rating. So Brian received 5 chips at the beginning of the tournament, and Will got 6 because he's under 500. And he scratches right off the break. That's going to bring Brian up to the table for the first time. This is Brian's first time at the tournament. Will has been at this several times now. He's managed to win once already and get into the second place. So he's been in the finals 2 times for this tournament. Brian is a recent immigrant to Florida. He moved down here from Wisconsin, so just a few months ago. He's going to line himself up on the 1-ball there. He's going to try and cut that into the corner, possibly break things up, come back around for a nice shot on the 2. Oh, he goes to bank the 1. Nice shot. Ryan was definitely one of the, he was the highest Fargo rated at the tournament. So everyone else was below 500. Nice job. He's got himself lined up for a 3-9 combo. And it goes. And there goes rack 1 of the race 2. This is a rack your own, and winner breaks, rack your own is the format. We're using Texas Express rules, is what they call them. And you can look that up. I'll leave a link to the rules in the description of the video here. I think it's a good format as far as things go. It's not all ball fouls. It's mostly cue ball fouls, but there are a few additional ball and hand fouls beyond just cue ball. It's designed to make for a really fast moving tournament. So, reason why I adopted them. I allow the players to use either a template or the standard rack that comes with the table. I have a bunch of the magic racks, the little cheapy ones that you use for this. So if people want to use them, they can. He's got a dry break. 1 ball is going to be sitting right here, not giving Will a real easy starting shot, but might be able to bank it over here for the start, but we'll see what Will goes with. We had 11 people for this one, and this was the most evenly matched of all the chip tournaments I've run so far. There wasn't a single person who never won a single match. Everybody won at least 2 or 3. So everybody had lots of time at the table for this. That being said, we started right about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't finish until a little bit after 11 people, which is going to probably mean that I will reduce the number of chips that I give out. Continue to be like that. I really kind of love the sweet spot of about somewhere between 18 and 20 people attending this tournament. Will misses that one. Good try on it. Put enough spin on it that he almost had it back in the side pocket off the bank. See what Brian makes of this. I'm not sure that the one will get past the 4 ball there. Comboing the 1-2, not so great, but coming off of the 1 to get the 2 in might be doable. First time for Brian even coming down to Mad Hippo at all, and nice guy. I hope he had a good time with it. And he tried for the combo. He's going to leave himself really well. 9 ball now on the way for Will to even get at the 1 ball. And have to make some kind of a kick shot at it. I do report the results of these 2 Fargo, so these tournaments do count towards your Fargo robustness if you're interested in coming down to it. You're gonna minimum get in 4 or 5 matches, so they're all races to 2. The only handicap is in the number of chips you get. Yeah, Will trying to figure out a good angle to try and get on this 1 ball. The biggest problem with this also is like, okay, sure you can hit it, but are you going to leave the cue ball? Oh, he gets a good there. All right, he hit the cue ball after connecting with the 1. The hard thing to do when you're kicking at a ball is, make sure that you plan something out so that the cue ball gets hidden if your odds are not good for making something. Bit of a flickering light going on in the bar that day. Got a good 20 or so of these matches that I can put up from the tournament. Finally got a decent angle to take a look at this particular table. This is table 4, which is not the easiest thing to get a good video of. Well, Brian manages to connect with the 1, but put him into the side pocket with the cue ball. Will getting his first chance at a good shot at something. Just got to plan out what he wants to do. I kind of like taking the 1 in here, 2 down here, and then 3, which leads to pretty good position on the 4. He's going to go. Oh, he's going to try for the 1-9 combo right off the bat. I see what he's doing. Oof. That's I'd rather do the 2-9 combo. I don't like that length, but that amount of space between these 2 balls. It's just so easy to misjudge. Both of these players are better shots than me, though, so they've got a better chance at it than I do. He makes it. Nice shot. All right, tied that up 1-1. We're gonna go to the hill. Will went to put his stick away. He wants a template. Right after this, he goes, "Hey, you got one of those templates?" And he doesn't like if we have that available, he'd prefer that instead of the plastic wrap. Comes on the tables. I am definitely getting to the point where I prefer these, just for the consistency of the break. The tables at Mad Hippo, unfortunately, the spot, you get the bar patrons in here and they try and pound the head ball of whatever rack they're doing into that spot to try and keep things from moving around, which just makes it worse. At this stage, these are all to the point where using the rack is an exercise in trying to find the spot where the head ball just kind of settles because they're no longer flat. Somebody's abused each and every one of them on that foot spot. That being said, Texas Express actually has a rule. One of the reasons I like it, if you go and tap a ball in the rack, try and set it in place, you lose the rack. Period. You're done. Try again. When you lose the rack, of course, your opponent then starts racking up, and it's now his turn. And in the case of this particular tournament, that means that you're down one already. I like it. I wish that was in more rule sets. I don't like seeing people abuse the table. I guess I'll just put it that way. Dry break for Will, though, so Brian's back up the table. It's pretty well spread out, and from what I've seen of him play so far, you don't really want to give him an open table to work with. This is the one, though. Looks like it might not go past the 2 there. That's pretty tight. If it goes past the 2, Will can go ahead and cut that in the side. He's gonna lose the cue ball as far as trying to hold the cue ball. He's up against the rail. It's pretty sharp angle cut. I'd be worried about a scratch right here with this angle. Not too badly though. Oh wow, nice shot. Well, that's the 6, not the 2. Who's over here? I thought the 2 ball. Unfortunately, he stopped the bump of the 6. Didn't leave him a good shot on the 2. And he's going to have to get ball in hand to Brian. Trying it out. A scoreboard that I used to use previously. It's through a company called Uno. It's a HTML-based, web-based scorebug. So no coding, everything stays in place really well. But it doesn't have all of the bells and whistles that I really want. So it does have this nice display of which balls are still left on the table. If I can remember to use it. It's got a shot on the 5. Let's see what he wants to do with that though. I mean, I'd try for here. With some stun to just bring the cue ball almost directly over this way for a shot on the 6. Although if he can draw back, he can get a 6-9 combo. Find some way to get the cue ball over there. I think goes for a bank shot. Got in good position for the 6-9 combo, like I said, but didn't get the 5. So that's going to bring Will up to the table. All right, 5 ball goes. He comes back, gets good position on the 6. He's going to go for that 6-9 combo. Not a great angle. They're not really. He's got to judge the angle the 6 has to hit the 9, and then the angle he needs to get on the 6 to move it in that direction. They're not lined up in a straight in shot, so not an easy combo here. Will has this. If you saw his stroke there, he has this stroke in which he dips the tip of the cue as he's hitting. He does it almost every time. You can never really judge if he's trying to hit with follow or with the draw shot. What I got called in to watch the shot because it looks like it's going to go off of the 6 and put in the 9. Yep, he hit the 6 ball first, so the 9 ball goes in. That'll mean Ryan will win that race 2-1, and he'll get a new opponent. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, we've got a lot more of these matches from the chip tournament. I'm going to try and put them all up. They're really short, so should be pretty good. See you in a pool hall soon.